You know that guy you filled out the survey for? His score is B. He's a guy with promising potential, but he has work to do. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10 dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10 dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's more likely to talk about dreams than actually chase them. He enjoys thinking and has good ideas, but when it comes to making steady progress or pushing himself, he puts in only minimal effort. He's kind hearted and polite, but that won't translate into strong career growth.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he's more likely to break down than bounce back. Stress or criticism can hit him hard, and instead of facing problems head on, he may withdraw or avoid them altogether. If you need someone steady in a crisis, you may end up being the strong one for both of you.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work generally find him polite and easy to talk to. He doesn't start fights or offend others. Instead, he's gentle and caring in how he handles people. Because he avoids arguments and treats others kindly, most colleagues will like him.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do really well in your career, he will be genuinely happy for you and will show kindness and support. He isn't the type to compete or feel jealous. Instead, he feels proud of your achievements and wants you to shine. He may not make a big fuss about it, but you'll see quiet appreciation and gentle encouragement from him.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he won't secretly resent you or feel jealous. He may feel a little quiet or shy about it at times, but he respects you and genuinely wants you to do well. He's too gentle and caring to pick fights about money or status.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He handles money carefully and prefers to keep things in order. He's the type who pays attention to bills, makes simple plans, and avoids risky spending. If you're hoping for someone who won't waste money and knows how to save, he's a solid choice.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives within his means and doesn't pretend to be richer than he is. He prefers simple things and stays true to what he can afford, so you won't see him show off or try to impress others with fancy purchases. If money is tight, he'll adjust calmly and make sure everything is managed properly.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open hearted and gentle, showing kindness to people around him. When it comes to money, he is careful rather than stingy. You'll notice he's respectful of both emotional and financial boundaries.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and honest about money, not secretive or controlling. If you ask him about expenses or savings, he'll tell you the truth and keep things clear. When decisions need to be made, he'll usually talk things through calmly and include your opinion.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared and doesn't think it's only your job. He's considerate and understands that running a home is teamwork. You won't face harsh words or unfair expectations from him.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will help with chores and diapers rather than just standing by and telling you what to do. Even if he's not always the fastest or most energetic, he'll quietly pitch in when you need him. You can expect genuine effort from him, not just supervision or empty promises.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He genuinely tries to understand your side instead of just arguing to prove he's right. When you talk about your feelings or opinions, he listens with care and doesn't rush to fight or push his own views. You'll feel respected and heard, not criticized or forced to back down.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and avoids saying hurtful things or acting aggressively. He's likely to become quiet or leave the room instead of shouting or blaming. His gentle and polite nature helps him control his words, even during tense moments.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, this is the kind of man who gets upset or anxious quite quickly, especially when things don't go as planned. You'll notice he gets overwhelmed easily and may pull away or become silent during stress rather than lash out. If you ignore this, you could end up taking on more emotional work than you expect. So don't brush it aside.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility when things go wrong. He's gentle and thoughtful, so he doesn't rush to blame you or make excuses. With him, you're more likely to have honest and caring moments after mistakes rather than arguments or finger pointing.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no means no. He's gentle and thoughtful, so he's careful not to push you into anything you're uncomfortable with. If you need space or time, he'll give it to you without complaint.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
He may feel a bit hurt or sensitive if you're not in the mood for intimacy, but he won't blame you or react harshly. Instead, he's likely to become quiet and pull back, thinking about what went wrong or worrying if he upset you. With patience and open conversation, this can be managed comfortably together.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He is gentle and respectful, so he would never use what happens between you to hurt or embarrass you later. Even in anger, he won't bring up those moments to make you feel bad.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely to be faithful and not easily distracted by other women. His caring and polite nature makes him value strong connections over chasing outside attention. He prefers steady, lasting bonds rather than risky or flashy adventures.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he isn't over possessive or controlling. He trusts you and gives you space without acting jealous or always watching what you do. His gentle nature means he supports your freedom and doesn't let suspicion get in the way.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a sign of a controlling personality. He cares deeply and wants you to feel safe, but he doesn't cross the line into telling you what to do or limiting your choices. You'll feel supported, not trapped or bossed around.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort, not just your responsibility. He understands that raising children needs support from both parents and he's willing to help with daily tasks, decisions, and care. If you ask for help, he responds with kindness instead of excuses.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he might get flustered or stressed, but he won't lash out or lose his temper. His first reaction is usually to become quiet or step away, needing time to think before responding. He cares deeply and wants to help, so he tries to handle things gently, even when emotions run high.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He understands that you have dreams, feelings, and needs beyond just taking care of the family. If you need help or space, he will respect that, trying to make life easier for you.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who will support your career now only to ask you to quit after having a child. He truly values your happiness and understands that your work is important to you. If you have needs outside motherhood, he'll quietly cheer you on and help as best he can.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just polite behavior on the surface. He cares about people's feelings and wants them to feel comfortable and respected. When he meets your family, he'll listen, show patience, and offer gentle kindness, making them feel welcome. He will try to adjust to your family, not expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and not make things worse. Instead of shouting or causing a scene, he'll likely become quiet and give everyone space to cool down. With him, stressful situations are met with patience, not anger or trouble.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he's not the kind of man who changes his expectations when relatives are around. He won't ask you to suddenly become a traditional supportive wife just to please others. He respects who you are and appreciates your choices, both in private and in public.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you, but in a gentle and quiet way. He won't jump into loud arguments or take sides openly, but he won't leave you to handle things alone either. Behind the scenes, he'll listen to your feelings and offer comfort, helping you think things through.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He's not strongly a mummy's boy, but he is gentle and likes to keep peace. If there's a conflict with his mother, he may not take sides loudly or argue with her directly. Instead, he'll try to listen to both of you and settle things quietly.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
No, he won't share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values privacy and understands that some things should stay between you two. Your personal moments are safe with him. He knows how important trust is in a relationship.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So, overall, this guy gets a B. He's a guy with potential, but he has work to do to live up to it. Being in a relationship with this man feels gentle, steady, and caring. Each day you'll find warmth in the small things, thoughtful words, quiet help around the house, and respect for your feelings.